Qual canal que colocou, será?
Hum?
Qual canal que tá tocando, será?
Deixa eu dar uma olhada. Pera aí, se você tiver um tempinho, que meu telefone com essa tela quebrada, ele falha.
Pega o meu celular.
Calma aí. Nossa, ele seleciona tudo menos o que eu quero.
O quê?
Genetic power. The most awesome force that the planet has ever seen. With it, we diverted the very course of natural history. We took something
Dá
so
meu
far
celular,
away
irmão.
in
Museu de
time and put it on
Nerds?
display.
Mas o de português ou inglês?
É o de português, mas faz. É esse aí mesmo.
More work.
Tá funcionando?
O de inglês não tá ligado, não.
Hã?
It really
Tá
was a
tocando bastante o som?
compelling vision of coexistence.
Minha voz.
Precious, brief glimpses.
Uau!
Não é melhor trocar, não?
Tá tocando a música do.
Seemed to offer correction. Many people saw only a tragedy. Greed
Tá
saved
tudo tá em
dinosaurs
inglês,
from
tá no canal em português.
only to
Não,
find
no português tem mais gente.
Ah.
But it was compassion that set them free.
Olha o cavalinho com coisa.
Free, of course, to spread into every
Mas
corner
tá
of
tão
the
baixo que
planet.
você fala a mesma coisa que não tá tocando.
Deixa eu ver. Oh, meu. Eu vou jogar esse telefone fora. Mano.
Coexist. But can we put our
Ah, dá
hubris
pra ver
aside
aqui.
and work with nature this time?
Work with nature
And
this
finally,
time.
allow life to find a way.
O negócio lá em cima ficou bem pequenininho.
Tem um bar dinossauro azul.
Aqui tá certo?
Dá uma olhada. Calma.
If there's one thing that the history of evolution has taught us, it's that life will not be contained. Life breaks free.
Sensacional.
And that's exactly what it did,
Tudo.
time and time
Todo
again,
dia, tudo
tearing
certo.
down barrier after
Excelente,
barrier until finally we arrived here, this Jurassic world. There is no path left to travel but forwards.
Vocês
No
não-
viable option but coexistence with the dinosaurs.
Acontece.
It's a
Falei pra
rocky
você,
road ahead of us,
fazer um negócio todo
Não,
mundo.
mas
less
no YouTube
rocky,
é bem mais fácil,
perhaps
na minha opinião.
under the right management.
Mas, ô, de todas as lives... O microfone tá desligado, né? É, liga lá ele de novo, lá na live.
Tá ligado?
Welcome, welcome. I am, of course, Cabot Finch,
Cabot Finch.
managing
No,
director of this new enterprise and the owner of this lovely patch of Badlands. Go on, take a look around. Breathe in the fresh air.
Decidedly less fresh around the herbivore enclosure. Hey, tell me, what are you calling this again? Is it done? Dim?
DIN, the Dinosaur Integration Network. I am Kira Chang. A pleasure to meet you. We intend to
Kira
help
Chang,
dinosaurs
where's
and
Carl
humans
Duo?
coexist globally. And I am here to find clients who share that goal.
Hey, so I should ignore the roaming velociraptors that I saw on the way in and just focus on the bare bones enclosure? Wow, you're spoiling me.
Please, Doctor, take a look at the site map.
Puta!
Not only does this map allow us to oversee the site, but it also shows that the raptors are no longer nearby. We have plenty of time.
Oh yes, plenty of time, sure. Until of course we don't.
Não.
All right, let's get this showcase underway.
Como assim?
Bate o overlay lá.
Deitar assim, ó.
Bate o overlay. É.
Ai, meu pai.
Não, pode deitar direito. Não, deita normal. Joga, deita do seu jeito. Eu vou arrumar.
Ah, só por causa que sim, que pronto.
Porque tem mania de deitar na cadeira, vai deitando assim, ó.
Não, levanta ela, ué. Não.
Não,
Por
mas
cima.
Vai ter que ser assim que ela cai.
Pode aumentar ela mais um pouquinho.
Acertei. Aí, eu acho que tá
Ah, força, tá bom.
Você vai deitar mais?
Você vai deitar de novo.
To kick things off, some rescues will be arriving here any time now. Let's use a delivery zone to transport them all in one trip.
A mesma
It
coisa.
saves
viu?
time and, even better, a boatload of chopper fuel.
O Loki Ceratops.
Okay, perfect. When the chopper gets here,
Oh.
direct them to that delivery zone.
Ah.
Excellent! The Loki Ceratops are
Eita,
on their
velho.
way.
Ah, agora
And the
ficou mais
pilot
massa, ó.
said there's something special about the group, so, consider my interest piqued.
Ah, our other important guest has arrived. Dr. Dua, welcome to Montana.
There we go.
And thank you for
Dr.
inviting
Kajal
me.
Dua.
Your goal to help dinosaurs thrive has certainly caught the conservation sector's attention. I truly hope you can succeed.
Ha! So do I. So do I.
Ah. Oh, meu Deus do céu.
A wild juvenile dinosaur. Absolutely remarkable. And not a common sight these days. You know, the mind boggles thinking about how its experiences now will shape it. Will its future be peaceful,
Ah, deixa eu ver.
chaotic? The deciding factor, I suspect, is you.
What a beautiful young dinosaur. Can we perhaps observe it more closely?
Dinosaur appeal is one of the things that'll draw new guests to a site. And boy, oh boy, do juveniles sell entry tickets.
And well cared for juveniles will grow into more appealing adults as well. As dinosaurs explore their new enclosure, they'll form a territory. It's inside this territory that their environment must meet their needs.
Some dinosaurs play well with others. Some less so. Keep an eye on who's sharing an enclosure with who.
I must say, that enclosure is a far cry from the environment these animals evolved for.
All part of the demonstration, I assure you. We have a suite of environmental tools to help make this enclosure more appropriate, which is, of course, our next priority.
Wonderful work. Actions like this will certainly earn you a good reputation with the conservation sector.
Ele não gosta de wetlands.
Hã? Oi, por quê? Deveria estar a música que eu quero acompanhar.
do cão. Ah. Ah, tá. Huh. Oi? O que tá acontecendo?
Not to alarm you all, but is that
A sandstorm, and it came out of nowhere.
We're gonna do more Pokemon.
It
It's
ripped
just that
apart
I'm
some of our
trying
fences,
this out
too.
today just to
Storms like this
put
can
some
harm or panic
new
dinosaurs.
stuff out there.
This is a
And
delicate
I really like
situation.
Jurassic World.
Dei finalmente uma promessa.
But we're gonna do more, for sure. Probably tomorrow we're gonna do more
a
Pokemon.
spooked giant is a big
I got
threat
you.
to our guests. The priority needs to be tranquilizing it with the capture team chopper. We can repair the enclosure later.
Fala, Minites. Outra pergunta.
Nah, man, this is a perfect game, dog. This is dinosaurs. I love them.
E ainda fala que é lançado.
And the brand new, too. Ah, colocar tudo junto. Massa. Uhul. O quê? Saiu? Ah, acontece. Não, porque não falou mais coisa, perguntou mais alguma coisa.
Hey, nice
Tá falando,
shooting.
cadê o negócio?
Those dinosaurs won't be waking up anytime soon, so you've earned us some breathing space. Now, I'm not exactly adept with a hammer, so let's bring in the experts. We need a maintenance facility, and like yesterday,
This is so cool.
Every facility placed will need to be connected to our path network.
now get out there and repair everything you can.
O bicho morreu? Oh, a física desse jogo é quebrada, hein?
Bem-vindo aos primeiros dias, bro. Ah, velho. Sabe,
You
baby?
know, Dr. Dua, Dr. Malcolm, your
Eu não tava dando breakdance, velho.
testimonials would really make
Não,
a
o
difference.
bicho torce igual
We
a
need the
borracha,
support of the conservation sector if anyone will take us seriously. And if they don't, Din is going down. And taking what's left of my money and self-respect with it.
John Hammond said something similar when he brought me and the others to
Nice.
to Jurassic
There we
Park.
go.
You
Dang.
know, I could dig out
What
the report that I did for him. I
Eu
need to update
dei
some
pirueta
details.
mó louca ali agora, velho.
Oohs and ahs and running and screaming, you know, that sort of thing.
I'm not sure that now is the time for that conversation, Mr. Finch. Let's focus on the task at hand for a moment. A thorough and efficient batch of repairs. Impressive work.
Now that the enclosure is fixed up, we're safe to transport the dinosaurs back into it. When transporting a dinosaur, first choose the animal you want to move and then pick where to send it.
Asset requiring collection.
Okay, one way. Let's see if it's still the same animation.
That storm could have torn the park apart or hurt the dinosaurs. We got lucky, but luck
There you
tends
go.
to run out eventually.
No need to worry. I suggested we prepare for such a thing weeks ago. And we did
Coitado,
prepare,
velho,
didn't we,
culpaço,
Mr.
coitado.
Finch?
Well, you know, the to-do list was pretty long. And how was I to know we'd be hit by look, let's not point fingers, especially at me. Bit of a long shot, but Dr. Malcolm, any chance you can ignore the whole breakout thing?
Oh boy, now you're asking an awful lot of me.
Okay, maybe not ignore, but focus on how well we dealt with it. No? Well, can't blame a guy for trying, huh? Let's place down some maintenance posts across the site. They'll let your maintenance ATVs patrol and fix the place up automatically.
Delivery has been initiated. Asset transportation complete.
You want your maintenance posts to cover all buildings and power generators that might need repairing, refueling, or resupplying. Those posts also have a wider range to them, and any fences that break in that range will automatically get repaired. Once you've placed your maintenance posts, you can directly assign a maintenance team to each one.
Heading out. Task received.
I've arranged for more dinosaurs to arrive on site. They were struggling in the nearby desert, but we can give them a better life here.
One moment. Corythosaurus. They cohabitate wonderfully with Lokiceratops, so please do place them in the same enclosure. Replicating natural varied ecosystems should always be a high priority.
All right then. You're the boss. Until you say you're supporting us at least. Then I'm back in charge. I'm kidding. Mostly.
Asset transportation in progress.
This place is shaping up faster than I expected. The benefit of hiring the right park manager, eh? I mean, just take a step back and look at what you've done already. This site is our very own window into prehistoric Montana. Diplodocus? Check. Lokiceratops? Check. Corythosaurus? Well, here we go.
Missing the T-Rex. Give us a T-Rex. Woo! How y'all doing, everybody? Welcome to the new Jurassic World. Let's see some babies. Clever girl. Open it. Ah, there's no babies. It's a bunch of grown-ass men. These are dope.
Delivery successful. Now, we better make sure those dinosaurs are loving their new home. I mean, I'm sure they are, but I pride myself on being a good host. Or at least a passable one.
They could certainly be more comfortable here. Balancing comfort between multiple species can be a challenge, but one worth overcoming.
This
Vou
needs
colocar
some work.
pasto pra eles. Relaxa. Ground leaf.
This needs fixing.
Is it just me, or do those dinosaurs not look as happy as the Lokiceratops?
Like many species, they need males in their herd to truly thrive. Male dinosaurs are rather rare, though, so there's little we can do. Perhaps Din isn't a good fit for the conservation sector. Your work is inspiring, but the dinosaurs need something extraordinary if they're to get a foothold in the wild.
You know, the dinosaurs aren't adapting fast enough to reproduce on their own. The course of natural history is trying to reassert itself, and you simply cannot fight nature.
But we
Simply
could
cannot
work
fight
with it.
nature.
I know of a research station developing not only
I
male
want to
dinosaur
make
synthesis,
parks.
but sustainable breeding programs too. If it will earn your support, I suggest that we all head there immediately.
Just to check, we're, coming back here, right?
Oh, we must. If that research succeeds, we have to return to reintroduce male dinosaurs to these herds.
All right, my bags are packed, so let's go.
Dinosaur Integration Network. Hawaii.
Well, you know, I've been to a tropical island harboring so-called groundbreaking research before, and I felt this same mix of sheer wonder and utter dread back then, too. I'm more optimistic about what I'll find this time around, but still, if I may, a word of advice: build more places to hide than you think you need.
Aloha, Hawaii!
This is not a vacation, Mr. Finch. We are here to support pioneering research on dinosaur breeding. And to that end, I'm pleased to introduce you all to Dr. Luis Baldera, a leading paleoecologist. Dr. Baldera, the room is yours.
Hey, good to
Meu
meet you
Deus,
all.
cara feio da
Truth be
porra,
told,
bicho.
I wasn't expecting help so soon. Kira seemed pretty insistent that it has to be now, though, so I'm definitely gonna make the most of it.
Well, you know, we're all dying to
That's
see how
kinda
this
funny.
works out. Well, hopefully not literally dying.
Dr. Baldera has done quite well on his own, but many minds make light research. We'll need a control center so that we can hire scientists for the project.
We should hook that building up to the path network, too. Science by candlelight is great for atmosphere, but less great for productivity. Let's get a generator down and power that building.
All those buildings don't have anything, huh? Oh, fine.
Scientists have a variety of skills, but researching male synthesis will require experience in genetics. Please hire whomever you think can do the job.
Scientists are back. Oh god. Bruh. Bruh. Okay, so...
Tá o cheirinho dele já.
That's the genetic skill requirements sorted. Scientists aren't free, so let's not hire more than we need for now, huh?
Okay, first off, we're gonna need a science center. See, while parthenogenesis is a thing, that's reproduction without a mate. Dinosaur breeding typically requires a pair. Male dinosaurs are uncommon in the wild, but we can create our own with a bit of clever research.
We're gonna make
That's where the
male
science center comes in.
dinosaurs. Wild. We have childs, the scientists, so we're putting children to work.
Dr. Baldera, do you truly believe that this breeding program will work?
I'm pretty sure it will. Dinosaurs breeding in the wild is rare, but I've observed common needs and behaviors. That's what we're building from. Next steps. Right. We need to gather some genetic material if we're going to actually synthesize a male. But finding an appropriate dig site will take a head for logistics that I definitely don't have. Let's hire some practical thinkers.
Yeah. Go with you two.
Now let's research a dig site with plenty of Maiasaura fossils.
Wonderful. There's surely no better choice to pioneer this research than a species whose name means good mother lizard.
Well, sure.
mother
What
lizard.
better reason to bring a breathing, thinking being into a strange new world than a lovely, apt name?
We'll need an expedition center to act as a base of operations for the dig. Let's construct one immediately.
Expeditions and me go way back. They're a crucial part of any site like this one, after all. See, we send teams out to dig sites where they collect fossils. Then we crack those fossils open and scoop out the genome, which lets us create dinosaurs. That wasn't the most scientific explanation, but it gets the idea across,
Essa
right?
carinha. Super carinha. Que essa carinha. Tem lindo.
Fantastic.
Oh,
Our
Sandagi.
expedition is underway. Let's hope they bring back some great fossils, huh?
3 pessoas ainda.
Keeping an eye on dinosaur welfare is a full-time
só
job,
vocês dois, então.
and I don't want your attention
É
stretched
só
thin.
nós então,
That's
bobo.
when trouble starts. The ranger teams can handle it, but they'll need to be assigned to ranger posts to guide their patrols. Let's build some posts and get those rangers to work.
Sim, mas é emulator, né? Emulador.
Make sure the ranger posts cover any dinosaurs that you want your rangers to keep an eye on during their patrols. Looking good. Now just assign ranger teams to those posts and you're set.
Taking back control.
Posso integrar?
Monitor that asset.
Mesma coisa, The Nerve Museum.
Maiúsculo, minúsculo, coisa diferente? É
Minúsculo,
tudo
né?
minúsculo,
Tudo
né?
minúsculo.
Como?
Tudo minúsculo. É THE
Sim,
Nerd Museum.
com U, né?
Museum.
M-U-S-I-U-M, não.
Né?
É dois U?
Sim. Museum.
Não é O, não? Não?
Museum? Amor. Quis que almoçar? Amor, para. Não stream, amor. Não, assim não, meu bem. Trabalhar, vagabundo.
Maiasaura are not the only animals that this client cares about. So, while we have some time, please ensure that the other dinosaurs here are comfortable.
No.
Filling up a generator.
No one's gonna want to visit these sites if they can't see the dinosaurs. Look, this isn't my area of expertise, but the math is simple enough. Impressive prehistoric animals plus well-placed viewing galleries equals more guests. Take those guests and subtract their spending money, and that equals a very happy Cabot Finch. Huh? How's that for showing you're working out? The point is, always make sure an enclosure has good dinosaur visibility if we're to make this a sustainable endeavor. A well-positioned viewing building is worth its weight in, well, concrete and reinforced glass.
Cabot Finch is the GOAT.
Hey, did our expedition team make it back all right? Did they, find anything good?
Use the Science Center to extract genetic information from the fossils they bring back. This is a task best done by scientists skilled in genetics.
And anything not rich in genetic information could still make us rich in petty cash. So don't be shy about selling things either.
Ooh, while we're laying the foundation of the project, let's build a hatchery too. Can't breed dinosaurs without hatching a few eggs, right?
Not long now until the genome is done extracting. What's that old saying? A watched pot of dino DNA never boils?
Now that you can exert more control over embryonic hormones, it's time to synthesize your first male Maiasaura. Just think, generations of dinosaurs engineered to be female, and now we're purposefully unshackling them. Incredible.
75% survival rate.
If I may, I can only hope that all the consequences of this are being considered. I know they're not, of course, but, you know, I do love to hope.
We are considering every outcome in this research. Your concern is understandable, but unfounded.
Unfounded? Jeez, what a thing to say.
Bruh.
My concern has a rock-solid foundation of experience. You know, I've seen profits put before science. I've seen rapid progress, and the excitement around that eclipse any caution. So, not unfounded.
Yes, I misspoke. Your experience is evident, but we are not Biosyn, Doctor. We are not InGen. Try to see this work with fresh eyes, optimistic eyes.
Well, I'm very optimistic, so let's keep on going. I'm never gonna be a fan of more outgoing costs, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna need scientists with skills in welfare to actually get incubation going.
You're better. Let's go, Gwen.
Now, please welcome your new park colleagues joining us today.
Okay. Boy. Scientists. I need one more welfare. Oh. Mr. Sue, welcome aboard.
Okay, let's incubate those eggs. Gotta love the hatchery, right? Amazing building. Life literally develops inside it.
Okay. Mr. Sue, take it over.
Commencing.
Oh, hello there, history. Repeating yourself, I see. Hey, tell me, did meddling in nature work out well the first time?
All right, ready when you are.
Os machos diferentes da fêmea.
Dinosaur synthesis. It never gets any less magical, does it?
Those are some beautiful animals. And note how the male and female Maiasaura have different patterning too.
Dimorphism in prehistoric animals. And given how rare males are in the wild, I suspect we still have so much to discover.
Yes, indeed. And this is just the start. So, let's get those Maiasaura comfortable. Okay, now we need to check our Maiasaura's breeding potential and compatibility.
Guys.
So I understand, you have ways of assessing their breeding capabilities, their fertility.
Oh, yes. There are chemical markers, but honestly, you can tell everything you need to just by observing the dinosaurs closely enough.
Interesting. Can you tell with humans too?
I know you're in charge here, but do I actually have to answer that?
No, you do not.
Now, eventually you do plan to have breeding in your breeding program, right?
Yes, yes, we do. But dinosaurs need an appropriate nest first. Replicating the natural conditions these animals need is what sets this research apart.
Aha! Artificially replicating nature. No doubt this will go completely according to plan, as it always does.
The conditions are right and the dinosaurs are happy. Now all we can do is wait.
Hey, hope I didn't miss the main attraction.
Oh, no, hello. Are you with the Ding Group?
Oh,
Isaac Clement.
Where are my manners? I'm Isaac Clement. Great to meet you. I do a lot of work with the entertainment sector, and they are very interested in this project of yours. Juveniles will meet huge crowds after all, so I have to see this for myself. But it's all good. I'll be patient.
Hey, patience. That's a refreshing thing to see. You know, if only
Tem um over,
those
tem
folks
over,
that preceded you had waited longer and planned more, maybe decided not to play with the genetic foundations of life with all the grace of a kid baking a cake for the first time. And by that I mean, you got to admire their ambition, but my God, the
Ah, não tem
mess.
graça, eles nem furam fogo.
It worked.
Graça
We
tem.
got eggs.
Ah, mano,
See, you
nem
take care of
liberaram
the
um do outro.
dinosaurs and they do what comes naturally. I can't wait for
Your
what comes
Bluetooth
next.
device has been connected.
This seems like a good chance to talk about contracts. They're jobs you can pick up on the side to build your reputation with the industry sectors. And bring in a little extra cash while you're at it. Here, let's get you started with one now.
Oh. Oh, oh. It's a baby!
Juvenile dinosaurs created
It's
the
a little
old-fashioned way.
baby!
How far they've come. No longer man-made assets that test the limits of what science can or should do, but animals. Naturally bred animals. Wow, fascinating. So fascinating and possibly cataclysmic. I'm wildly curious to find out.
My word, you actually did it. By recreating natural conditions, no less. This could be just the thing to give dinosaurs a foothold in challenging environments.
Wow. I feel like I'm staring at history in the making, and it is adorable. I think we all need to share the news, but I bet people are gonna want proof. Can we grab some pictures?
Full disclosure, I've already named them Cabot Jr. So make sure you get their best side. But let's be honest, that's any side, right? What a photo! Oh, I'm printing out a copy of that one for my wallet. They grow up so
I
fast.
wonder if you know.
Control retaken.
Okay, we need to make sure that our guests have a good view of these little miracles, too.
Ah, yes, the three most important days in any life. The day you're born, the day you die, and the day the viewing gallery opens.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a new viewing gallery, ready for you to observe our magnificent animals.
Uh-oh. The juvenile is unwell. That's the trouble with having an undeveloped immune system, I guess.
Good Lord, it's Cabot Jr. We've barely had any time together. You've got to do something, Doc.
It doesn't seem serious to my eyes, but it does need investigating. We'll need a paleomedical facility to do so. You can choose an MVU team and ride alongside them, or give them a task to diagnose whatever is ailing that juvenile. Let's find out what's wrong as soon as possible.
We've done the scan. So, what's wrong with my prehistoric little ray of sunshine?
Rabies.
Backup.
I'll see you. Give me the baby.
Okay, great. That's the research complete. Now, let's get that dinosaur cured. Assign an MVU team to a nearby ranger post, Stat. Patrolling MVU teams will automatically scan and diagnose minor issues. Major issues? Well, those will call for a trip to a paleomedical facility.
Oh my god.
Wait a second. You're kidding. Is that Bob? Oh, how I have missed that man.
We worked together for years,
Oh
Finch.
god.
My name is George, but Lambert's fine.
Judge Lambert.
Dr. Dua told me about Den and about the juveniles. She suggested the security sector should advise.
A perfect time for you to join us, Mr. Lambert. It seems that the situation at our Montana site has changed. The velociraptors are moving closer.
Oh, the carnivores have noticed the human buffet that we've graciously set up for them. What a surprise.
Yes, well, we need to return there immediately and handle the situation.
Badlands.
Três pessoas, tem alguém vendo.
Woo! Dinosaur. Big brain moves
Everyone,
right there.
the velociraptors.
They're
what are
talking.
they doing?
The inevitable, their biological imperative, you know, they're hunting.
Matando as pessoas.
High alert, people. Finch, it's time to prove that Den cares about security.
Right, well, the guests and me need somewhere to hide. Build an emergency shelter. A fine-looking hidey hole there. And now open up the shelter to put out the alert. Raptors can be a tricky target on the best of days, so I suggest letting the pros do their thing. Give the capture team the task to tranquilize those dinosaurs and put a stop to the rampage.
Olha os Velociraptor atacando. Ó, pregar a mão no cara no leão, ó. Dorme, neném.
Right. Those dinosaurs won't be waking up anytime soon, but we better have an enclosure ready for when they do. We do have a half-built enclosure on site that'll probably do the job, if you can, finish it up.
We should power those fences with a generator. If an animal tries to escape, it could hurt itself, or even your guests. A light shock, however, will act as a gentle deterrent.
Yeah, listen,
A
you can
light
call me
shock.
paranoid or, more accurately, justifiably nervous, but I'm telling you, those generators tend to run out of juice at the very worst of times.
Don't we all? But no, I don't want dinosaurs getting out either. Worth making sure that the generators are in range of a maintenance post so our maintenance team can keep an eye on them. When the enclosure is ready, give the order to transport those sleeping meat eaters into it. I'll leave it in your capable hands, okay? Take as long as you need, but not too long. Even sleeping carnivores make me nervous.
Good work. Now wait for the delivery to end and confirm they're all enclosed.
It's strange, isn't it? Alan and Ellie had a dig site near here in this scenic patch of Montana's Badlands. You know, they were digging for fossilized dinosaurs, and now you're containing living, breathing, thinking dinosaurs a mere stone's throw away. Wow, it's really, it's poetic in a vague sort of sense, and deeply terrifying in a more specific sort of sense.
Make sure to close any shelters once you've dealt with the threat. After all, guests aren't likely to spend money while they're busy hunkering down. Although a bunker gift shop isn't a bad idea. Huh. Nice job dealing with those raptors. Vicious and intelligent carnivores don't tend to mix well with guests.
Vicious and intelligent they may be, but those velociraptors deserve as much support as any other dinosaur. A feeder that gives them an outlet for their hunting instinct would be particularly beneficial.
Better the goats than us, is what you mean to say.
Fueling generator.
Fucking deitar, né?
Now that they're enclosed, those raptors will actually be boosting the site's appeal. And more appeal means more guests, so it's good news in my book. Guests will actually need to be able to see the raptors to be impressed by them, but that's why we build viewing galleries, right? Huh? Dinosaur appeal is great, but dinosaur visibility is what will actually sell tickets. Improving visibility with attractions like the viewing gallery is an important step if we actually want to make a profit here. And you do want to make a profit, right? Hmm?
I'd rather like to revisit our Corythosaurus. They needed males in the herd to thrive, and thanks to Dr. Baldera, that's exactly what we can provide them with. We just need enough genome to begin synthesis. We will need an expedition center to organize gathering the appropriate genetic material. Then, once we have processed the fossils in the science center, we can synthesize the males in a hatchery.
Expedition center it is. Alright. Quantas pessoas até 3 até agora? That's a brand new thing, man.
Getting the generator back up. Acho que dessa vez eles pegaram uns pessoas à toa e colocou que antigamente era tudo AI. Na hora a foto dos povos era tudo AI. Agora eles pegaram a foto das pessoas com aqui. Ah, já tá pagado a pessoa, né? Vou tacar a cara da pessoa lá.
We are so close to providing those animals with what they need. Keep up your excellent work.
Né?
ID photo aqui. Como é que tá o serviço aí?
Tá certo, não tá dando. Deixa eu ficar.
Generator will be running soon.
Quantas horas de stamina já fez? Mas...
Commencing synthesis procedure.
Meu Deus, o tamanho da testa dele. Bruh. É, Maiasauro. Que significa mamãe largato. Você é a mamãe, senhoritas maias.
Synthesis procedure complete.
Commencing asset transit.
Capotaram ele mesmo. Nossa, o dinossauro morreu tudo ali dentro, velho. Não tem um dinossauro vivo ali dentro mais. Também não. Tipo as vacas do Minecraft. Chegou os machos, cambada. Tudo macho.
You did it. They're happy. They're thriving. And it's all thanks to your hard work. Well done.
Oh, meu
With
Deus do
males in the
céu.
herd, we are only a well-placed nest away from helping these animals start a new lineage. It's not an objective that I will set, but I will always support breeding dinosaurs wherever possible.
We've done a fantastic job taking care of the dinosaurs so far, and that's great. Really great. But maybe it's time we take as much care of our bottom line, eh? You see, our guests need caring for just as much as our animals. They need hotels to sleep in, restrooms to answer nature's call. A comfortable site draws in more guests, and I'm very much a people person. I'm especially a people with spending money person.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your comfort, we've increased the hotel capacity of the park.
Looking good so far. FYI, we've got number crunchers behind the scenes collecting info on the site's appeal, how guests are feeling, and my favorite bit, our amenity sales. Take a look. Ooh, those amenity sales could be a lot less red. How sites like this one make money is pretty straightforward. See, if we have incredible animals on site and the guests can see them, then we'll sell plenty of entry tickets. And as long as we keep our guests comfortable and make sure they approve of what we're doing, we'll sell even more entry tickets. That's when we hit them with some excellent food, drinks, and shopping amenities to really bump up our income. As we seem to be lacking in the amenities department right now, we should really get that fixed. You know, I created Din to support dinosaurs and bring people joy. And there's nothing more joyful than good food, good drinks, and reasonably priced merchandise. Think of the site's profits as a measurement of joy. Building amenities near popular attractions will make profits go up, and needless to say, that's the direction that profits should be going in. You can kit out amenities however you like, but you're not shooting in the dark. Our data geniuses will show you in real time how different products or features will impact guest satisfaction, and how that equals more profit.
Quem que é a Wanda? Eita, cara. Cara, dá pra trocar tudo. Uau. Vou gastar tanto tempo à toa com isso aqui. Colocar no teto.
Getting the generator back up.
Uau, que bosta.
You're not gonna believe what I found. Well, okay, my lawyers pointed it out to me, but same thing. We have more land than I thought. I trust it'll be put to good use. Wink, wink. More dinosaurs and more revenue. Wink, wink.
While this particular site is owned by Mr. Finch, I thought it best to still define some specific targets to work towards.
Eita. Que? Sabia já.
Remember, satisfying these goals will define this site's overall park rating. Our park ratings prove that we can manage sites and make clients happy, which helps me expand Din globally.
I I cannot believe the momentum that Din has suddenly gained. Kira, you've been talking to potential clients, right? Any, good news?
I'm close to securing a new site now. Follow my advice on increasing our reputation and park ratings, and our proposition will be irresistible.
My goodness. Hello there. What's going on? Who? Easy. Welcome into the chat. We're just playing some brand new Jurassic World 3.
The conservation sector have asked me to keep an eye on Din long term, so consider me an official advisor. And on that topic, your reputation with the conservation sector would only improve if we had more naturally bred dinosaurs on site.
Huh? What okay? Oh, the other side. Okay. Where are those galons? Olha, tem de Morphodon, de Metrodon. Concavenator, Albertosaurus. Oh, Oviraptor. Oviraptor. Ah, eles abrem tudo de uma vez. Que massa. O planetário é grande? Ok. Compy, Delilah.
You can't have a functioning park without the right infrastructure, and without a functioning park, where would we be? What, sitting at home? Not teetering on the edge of chaos? Boy, wouldn't that be dull?
Indominus. Yeah. Que arruma isso aqui, Jesus? Appeal. Ok. Arma. Ah, Que bosta.
Filling up a generator.
O que eu faço pra manter essa sangue? I can't make that new dinosaurs. Let's get into this. Vamos tentar passar por Twitch?
É, Twitch é pior ainda. É, tem isso.
Quantas pessoas?
Eu mesmo. Pessoal do...
Só tá nós aí.
Aqui é mais fácil de entrar gente sair, a Twitch não entra.
É, a Twitch você tem que ser famoso pra pesquisar seu nome.
Só fica bot no nome.
Ah, é, tem essa preguiça aí.
Não, mas vai com o jogo novo.
Ah, dá pra tentar. Vai continuar no jogo, eu só tô terminando também já.
Beleza.
Põe na Twitch.
É nóis. Porque nós tá na conta que tem coisas pra ver se tem pessoas. E tirando que
Tô caçando carta Pokémon.
tirando que acaba com a minha coisa também. Acaba com o meu algoritmo. Uhum. Coloquei pra assim, se dá umas 5 pessoas, valeu. 3. Que aí faz hora pra eu começar a fazer dinheiro. E o Morzão assistindo live dos outros.
O cara tá caçando diamante.
No Minecraft? Bosta.
Foi lá e...
E se nós começar a streamar um novo Minecraft nosso?
Um novo mundo? Aqui com aquela negócio?
Nós 3.
Massa.
Fazer um novo mundo.
Mas um novo mundo zero?
Ué. O povo gosta de começar a fazer série do zero, né?
Sai não.
Open up a generator.
Taking back the wheel.
Os grandão não gostam dos grandão.
Desenho de preconceito.
Olha lá, eles não gostam da própria raça deles. Gosto de tudo menos a raça deles.
Topping up generator.
Que? Que?
Power will be back soon.
Commencing synthesis procedure.
Bem, pra trocar não? Peguei.
Commencing synthesis procedure.
Generator just needs some fuel.
Ok. Pium, pium, pium.
Vai ter outro filme da Madoka.
Quem quer mandar também?
I'll take it from here.
And now, no problem. Adding to the list. Acknowledged.
I have some rather incredible news. Dr. Baldera will be joining Din full-time, and with his breeding expertise and our brilliant park management skills, the sector representatives have offered their support as well. There is just one uncharacteristically quiet voice left. Dr. Malcolm?
I'm sure this is going to shock you, but I'm still skeptical. I mean, what you've done here is impressive, but, you know, haven't we walked this path of good intentions before? At the same time, I'm nothing if not wildly curious, and if there's one thing that ambitious projects need, it's a voice of reason. So, here I am.
Well, sounds like everyone's pretty much on board. Din has hope, and I won't have to sleep in my nephew's basement. Fantastic! All right, don't keep me waiting. Where are we heading next?
Fantastic. Olha os monstros, ó. Que eu sorteio. As monstruosidades.
Fuel incoming.
Dessas preguiçoso. Olha a carne aqui.
Back soon. Generator. That needs fixing. I'm on it.
Quantas pessoas? Só dois ainda? Só vocês dois? É, normal. Johnny!
Las Vegas. In Spanish, the Meadows. Huh. It brings to mind peaceful, rolling pastures and verdant land. But what we get, well, what we get are greedy opportunists rolling the dice on displaying prehistoric animals in sorely lacking enclosures. But then, aren't you also taking a gamble? Will you be able to get this site not just functional, but ethical? Roll up, place your bets, and good luck. You know, if you believe in that sort of thing.
When you said we were going to Vegas, I was expecting glitz, glamour, and maybe a night on the town, huh? But that'll teach me for being optimistic. What was this place again?
I believe that the original owner called it a prehistoric playland, or some such. The new owner, our client, wants us to take better care of these animals.
And I bet they're expecting some impressive profits given the Vegas adjacent real estate. Oh, I have a good feeling about this.
To help out, I brought in a freelance crisis manager. She was a big name at Jurassic Park and Jurassic World until they went under. Catastrophically. But I'm sure that had nothing to do with you, Lily. Nothing at all. Hmm?
Thank you, Cabot. And hello, everyone. Now, our most pressing task is to get these animals recontained, which means repairing that aviary. Unless we want those high flyers to escape to the bright lights of the city, of course. And I should say, it's especially good to see you again, Kira.
You two know each other, huh?
Lily was a mentor for me. She gave me my first opportunities in paleocuration.
And you walked away from those opportunities with a copy of my contacts database in your pocket. She was a cunning young raptor even then.
Yes, well, I learned from the best. But let's just focus on recontaining the escaped flying reptiles.
Asset in transit. Transportation underway. Asset transportation underway.
Filling up a generator.
Meu Deus. Esse coitado do jogador.
Asset transported. has been completed.
Looking good. But if this place is gonna hit the jackpot, we'll need these animals to be visible to our guests.
Você pode colocar trem em cima do
And
rodoviário.
we should make it clear that the park's under new management with
Olha lá.
some stylish scenery too.
Você pode colocar
Oh,
por
yeah.
cima do negócio.
What's a sideshow without the show, after all?
Hã? Você pode colocar, tipo, coisa, tipo... por exemplo, colocar trem em cima do negócio. Pra decorar. Você coloca decoração. Dá pra colocar árvore? Cheio de árvore em cima do trem.
All those old structures that were on the site when we got here don't exactly shout high-end establishment. Remember, you can demolish anything you don't like or dress it up with some lovely scenery items. Do a good job and I might hire you to revitalize my porch.
Attention all science personnel. Please report to the newly opened Science Center.
Eita. 5 de 10, 2 de 6. Pega o resto. Isso aqui é bonzinho. Cara de baitola que não é Henrique, mas... Vou colocar em cima dos trem, velho. Que massa. Aqui, meu dinheiro? Acho. Mas tá quebrando a cabeça demais.
Ah, porque cada hora é uma merda diferente.
Ai, credo. Olha o tanto de negócio pra colocar agora.
Fueling generator. Using a drone.
É, sou eu.
Drone task assigned.
Que foi? Como assim? Como assim?
Como assim, o áudio aberto?
Não, ele entrou no negócio e deixou aberto.
Como assim?
É.
Eu não entendi nem ele, não.
Eu deixei o canal aberto, como assim? Aí tá repetindo?
Aí tá dando eco não, aí tá.
Deu retorno, menino.
Hã?
Deu retorno.
Aí eu não sei, eu tô escutando retorno aqui não. Só se for
Ladies and
você.
gentlemen, we have added a new aviary viewing gallery,
Morzão tá
ready
com
for
as
you to
orelhas
observe
muito
our
forte ali.
amazing avian reptiles.
If this site runs out of money, well, that would be a crisis in its own right. Use the arrival point to open the park. Then we can get back to work.
Our client wants more species on site. This is a non-negotiable part of our contract, so do whatever needs to be done to make it happen. Lily, could you lend your guidance?
Oh, of course. Building a new aviary is step one, and it's crucial to get right. The proper environment will keep these animals happy enough to prevent an escape attempt. When the aviary is set up, then we can look into bringing more flying animals on site. The guests will love that, I'm sure.
Personnel, please welcome your new park colleagues.
Drone task assigned.
put the drone to work.
É o Brasil! O Brasil, ziu, ziu. O que você achou?
Let's put the drone to work.
O que você achou?
Please report for dig site selection as the helicopter is standing by. Attention personnel, please stand by for a vehicle return.
Time for us to make use of that genome, don't you think? Go ahead, synthesize, incubate, release, profit. Oh wait, did I say that last one out loud?
Commencing synthesis procedure. Synthesis procedure. Please welcome your new park. Commencing synthesis procedure.
Oh, muito burro.
Synthesis.
Caiu Juará. Caiu, Murzão, e Juara. Passarinho aí. Passarinho. Que som é esse?
Using a drone. Synthesis procedure complete. Incubation personnel. Commencing synthesis procedure.
The dinosaurs did not evolve for this world. Their struggles to adapt should be evidence of this. But you reject that fact, and you endanger human life in doing so. Dr. Malcolm was right. Nature must be allowed to take its course without human intervention. If that means a re-extinction of dinosaurs, so be it. We are extinction now. And this is our warning to you. End your work. Dissolve the dinosaur integration network. Or this will no longer just be a warning.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
You know, I see where they're coming from. Nature should be revered, but the situation, I must say, has evolved
They're
since
hackers.
Mount Sibo's eruption on Isla Nublar. The dinosaurs aren't isolated on an island anymore. Our actions don't just affect prehistoric life, but human life also. But I suppose people will see what they want to see, and we can't stop them. Trust me, I've tried.
It's petty idealism being dressed up as a fact of nature. Our work is too important to allow this to slow us down.
Geez, your self-belief is admirable. You know, others have had that same confidence with, let's say, mixed results.
Let's keep doing what we're doing. It's not like they'll actually be able to stop us anyway, huh? Our guests are going to expect a certain degree of luxury, which this park is currently lacking. Get them the amenities they deserve. And if someone can get me a high-end meal and a fluffy bathrobe while they're at it, all the better.
Mr. Finch, not to tempt fate, but I'm not sure that this site is quite, disastrous enough to justify a crisis manager. Your team is handling it rather well.
I have to agree. As nice as it is to see you, Lily, this seems like an unnecessary expense.
Maybe I underestimated what we could do in-house. But stick around just a little longer. This area is known for its shady characters, so anything could happen. Sawridge Cattle Company was just a tumbleweed's roll away.
All right. A little longer then, if you're genuinely concerned.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a new viewing gallery, ready for you to observe our magnificent animals. Ladies and gentlemen, for your comfort, we've increased the hotel capacity of the park.
Let's deploy the drone.
Esse computador, né? Haha. Goat.
Mr. Finch, I was just talking to our client about their ambitions to expand the park. Do you have something you want to explain?
Okay, don't be mad, but I have a lot of friends / enemies / debt in Vegas, and I knew we'd need a crisis manager if we ever wanted to cut through the red tape and expand the site. And guess what? It worked, huh? Of course, Lily stormed off as soon as I told her, but she's dealt with jobs falling apart before. I said she was at Jurassic World, didn't I?
I am truly disappointed in you, Finch. But, I confess, the client will be happy. The red tape is down, but the land still needs to be paid for. We should generate enough funds to make this happen.
Cinco o quê? Não preciso, mas tipo assim, né? Seria legal ter uns 10 pessoas, 15 pessoas, 100, 200, 1.500. Quantas pessoas, tá? Deu certo aí?
Graças a Deus. Lembrar que tinha que quebrar tanta cabeça, senão.
Me fala não, doido. Que amor, o que tem pra almoçar? Então bora fazer o seguinte. Fechar o stream, bora lá comprar um negócio pra comer. Quer frango? Quer franguinho do Raising Cane's?
Não, longe em aspa, né?
Você quer? Eu tô com vontade de comer aquilo lá.
Você tá com vontade? Eita, senão
É. Aí nós voltamos, nós arrumamos um negócio, vamos fazer no Twitch.
Não, eu fico enquanto eu...
Não, você vai lá com nós, rapaz.
Eu não vou comer, não.
Vai comer, cala a boca.
Não,
vai
eu falo,
comer,
eu
cala
comi
a boca.
agora.
Vai comer,
The
cala a boca.
prospect of a breeding program helps
Vai
secure this
comer
contract.
mais.
And now it is time to
Vai
deliver on
engordar.
that. Dr. Baldera, I assume your research applies to flying reptiles as
Vai
well?
comer.
Inside.
Sarva.
Since we don't assume, we postulate, we hypothesize, we test.
Aren't those just very fancy words for guess?
Okay, so I've studied flying reptiles a little less.
Valeu.